You have come from all across Europe, Middle East, Africa, Russia, and beyond to be here with us. And we're all here because we believe in technology. We are excited about technology. We believe that it provides answers to many of the challenges that we face on a daily basis.
All right, it's always great to be back in Europe. It's also really good to be back in Barcelona for the start of Cisco Live. We're going to start with the application, talk about the evolution of the portfolio around AppDynamics and what we've been doing. But I want you to really pay attention to this because there's going to be some surprising things that come out here.
So, as David said, applications over the past decade have moved from this role that they used to have of supporting our business to now playing a role where they actually are our business. We're being expected to support constant change across hybrid multi-cloud environments. The new feature that we're introducing today is going to complement that by giving you a view on the front-end user experience, where the screens are that the user is actually seeing on the front side of their application. This is the AppDynamics Experience Journey Map. It uses AI and machine learning in order to automatically map the journey your users are taking through the actual front-end screens that make up this application.
But today I'm excited to announce that we have new capabilities within Intersight, and it's called the Workload Optimizer. So the first thing that you see when we launch the Workload Optimizer is a dependency graph on that left side. Each of those circles actually represent a different entity. Mm-hmm. What the dependency graph is saying is that each one of these entities is dependent on something else or uses those resources. Now, the Workload Optimizer also has a new capability which is a recommendation engine. And that recommendation engine pulls together performance, efficiency, compliance constraints. It takes a look also at historical usage patterns.
So it looks like you're actually pulling in all of the application topology data from AppDynamics. You're joining it with other data that you've collected from other elements in the infrastructure. And in this view, it looks like you're actually monitoring all the applications in the estate. So that looks pretty powerful, and it looks like you're actually optimizing across both public cloud instances and on-premise instances. Are you using machine learning to actually accomplish that?
We have to, because we're pulling in massive amounts of information.
You know, we just got done talking a lot about applications, but this is a Cisco Live, so it seems imperative that we talk about the network as well. And there's no bigger change in the network right now than the move from SDN, software-defined networking, to intent-based networking. And really, when we break this down about what is so different about intent-based networking, it's about the idea that you're going to use English language policy and use a network-wide fabric to program the network. And the goal here, at the end of the day, is for you that are operating these complex networks, these global networks, to simplify things. But starting to think about how you actually are going to use SD-WAN to automate your on-ramp to the cloud. And what we're going to do to interconnect it with your SaaS services, your IaaS services, your colo services, so that your SD-WAN fabric now extends into the cloud itself. So to give you some idea about how we do this, when you think about Office 365, it's a suite of applications. We've integrated with the APIs directly from our centralized SD-WAN console so that we dynamically and automatically optimize those connections for all your users. And what it means for your users is they're going to get up to a 40% performance improvement when they use Office 365, with Cisco SD-WAN. And so this ability to synthesize all this data and get you to the root cause fast is critical. And sometimes you're going to start from the app layer, sometimes you're going to start from the compute layer, and sometimes you're going to start from the network layer. And this is where Cisco Data Center Network Insights comes in. It's a brand new solution that actually integrates directly inside of your existing products, ACI, DCNM, and for your data center, and allows you to actually use those tools to get to root cause. And we can do things that nobody else can do. We can actually not only bring out all the stats and the data that we know from your Nexus switches, but we can also combine that with flow data, because our cloud scale ASICs produce the richest set of flow data of any ASICs on the market. This is something uniquely that Cisco can do. It's available now, and it's available integrated inside of ACI and DCNM.
So what we did is we wanted to go and focus on the key elements the seminal technology that actually will help you transform and build that next version of the internet. We focused on 3 key things. One is specifically around silicon, optics, software, and how those all come together in systems. Cisco Crosswork Network Insights, which helps you understand if any of your BGP routes have been hijacked anywhere in the world. We have real-time data on over 300 million BGP routes globally, and we can notify you within seconds if anyone accidentally or maliciously has tried to take control of your routes anywhere in the world. So what we've done is we've created a cloud service where you can upload your configuration, you can select what hardware platform you have and what version of code you want to test on, and using machine learning, we actually dynamically build a test plan for you. All right, now if you take the silicon, you take the optics, you take the software, you need to be able to put that together in market-leading systems. And what we have now is an entirely new platform called the Cisco 8000 family that in a single RU, you can have 10.8 terabits per second in a single routed device. And you can have a grand total of 260 terabits in a single platform. This is going to enable the next version of the internet with all of these great architectural foundations coming together.
For too long, Microsoft has been an or. Microsoft or Cisco. Now it's an and. Cisco and Microsoft. Now, no session of ours is complete if we haven't shown you one of our brilliant devices. I've got a few up my sleeve today, and I plan to show you at least 2 of them. So the very first one, announcing the Instant Office, the Webex Desk Probe. Alas, the wait is over for the first time in Europe. Announcing the new Webex Room Panorama, everyone.
So now our customers are asking, help me automate my infrastructure. Help me automate, automate, automate. And help me use it. Help me use my infrastructure to solve my business problems.
And I'm really pleased today to announce that we're reimagining our flagship services product, the Business Critical Services 3.0. And for the first time ever, this will be brought to market with our partners, and it will be scaled through our partners.
And what we've been doing is really working to help you continue to build the teams that you need to grow your business.
So we've always known that you're the heroes of IT. So please join with us, and we'll help you make the heroes of your digital transformation. Thank you.
Thank you.